Okay, let's try this again. I'm now in 38B. It says find the average value. That's the next one I'm doing, find the average value. And this was what was given, like this is what the question looks like, of a times square root of x. And here's the average value formula, except I'm going to multiply by 1 over a minus 0, which is just a. Guys and girls, a is just a constant. I'm going to pull out a, because I don't want to work with it with my integral. I'm going to pull it out. Once I pull out, so it'll be a times 1 over a times the integral from 0 to 1. Let's write that as a power function so I can do the power rule. These two multiply, this is supposed to be an a because that was an a. These two multiply just to give you a 1. Let's go find the antiderivative. It's going to be x to the 3/2. I'm going to add 1 times 2/3. I'm going to go from 0 to a. I'm hoping this makes sense for now because we're doing the average value. And I'm hoping I'm doing this correctly. I think I am. I'm going to plug in a, 2/3, a to the 3/2 power. And then when I plug in 0, I just get 0. Right? The answer is going to be in, like this is the answer, by the way. The answer is going to be in terms of a because your upper limit was in terms of a and your integrand was in terms of a. So there are a lot of people that asked for 38B, but I think it was pretty straightforward. And that's the answer. The next one that a lot of us asked for is 49. I know I did it with period 7, but period 3 and period 6. 49 is not that bad either, guys and girls. 49, I is asking for y double prime. Step 1 is to go find y prime. This is what y is. So let me write down y nice and large. This is 49 from the chapter review problems. Y, I'm just rewriting what the book gave you. This is what y is. Step 1, go find y prime. How do you find y prime? Go use the sum rule. Go take the derivative of this, add it to the derivative of this, add it to the derivative of this. Find y prime. Once you have y prime, go find its derivative to find y double prime. I promise when you find its derivative, when you find the derivative of y prime, you're going to get 2 minus 1 over x squared. That's what part I is showing. Part 2 is showing, go confirm. So part 2 is showing, go show that y of 1, when x is 1, that the y value is just 2. Go plug in into the y function, x is 1, and then make sure y comes out to be 2. If x is 1, it's 1 squared. The integral from 1 to 1, we all know what that is. Oh, that was supposed to be a t. I'm going to add 1. 1 squared is 1, plus that integral 0 plus 1. Look, we do get 2. The second thing that the second part is asking you to show that y prime of 1 is 3. Oh, is that right? No, that's right, yep. Once you find y prime, plug in x as 1 and make sure it comes out to be 3. That's it. That's the only thing that 49 is asking. A couple of you asked for 50. Actually, just 2 or 3 people asked for 50. 50 is really quick, so I'll do 50. For 50, they're asking which of the following represents the graph of a function whose derivative is dy over dx. So go find y, find the graph of y, this is 50. Find the graph of y if dy over dx is 2x. Let's do this analytically, algebraically before we look at the graphs. So they're saying which of the following represents the function whose derivative is dy over dx equals 2x. Go find y if the derivative is 2x. Let's go find the antiderivative. It's y equals, if that's a linear function, it's 2x. Its antiderivative is, sorry about that, x squared. Don't forget the plus c. And then they told you that there's a value that they gave you. It's not the initial value, but they gave you one value. That when x is 1, it's equal to 4. When x is 1, y equals 4. Okay, go finish it and go choose an answer based on, like, C is 3. So y equals x squared plus 3. All of this work to show you that the answer is the second graph, because that shows y equals x squared plus 3. All right, the next one, 54. Next one's 54. Fingers crossed that the camera doesn't freeze. 54. No one asked for parts A, B, and C. The most common parts were D, E, F, G. I don't know if you realize there's an F, G on top. Yeah, actually, no one asked for F, G, because I don't think people realized there was an F, G. So people asked for E, F, G. E, F, G. I'm going to start with E. It's actually